A rainy night in Riga, but a euphoric one for England as they sealed their qualification for next summer's World Cup in Canada, America and Mexico with a 5-0 win over Latvia. England have qualified for the World Cup next summer in North America, with 2 games still to play in their group, and they're also yet to concede any goals in their qualification schedule so far, showing just how far they've come since that friendly loss against Senegal at the City Ground in Nottingham back in the summer. England, though, have turned more of a corner, perhaps in the last few games that they've played, including friendlies. It started with that 5-0 win against Serbia, and perhaps Thomas Tuchel's consistency of selection could be the catalyst behind it. Let's, though, go back to Riga to see exactly how England got themselves to the World Cup for next summer. Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon was first on the score sheet for England, cutting in off the left wing before firing into the bottom corner. It was Gordon's second goal for England, having also netted against Ireland in the Nations League. However, Harry Kane is no stranger to scoring in England colours, as he bagged another one just before half-time from outside the box, before England were then awarded a penalty. Kane stepped up and, as usual, dispatched into the net to make it 3-0 just before the break. That was Harry Kane's 76th goal for England, extending his lead at the top of the goal-scoring charts. Latvia did have a couple of openings in the second half, but it was 4-0 thanks to an own goal, and then Eberici Eze made it 5 towards the end as he found the back of the net. Overall, quite the night for England to seal their qualification for the World Cup, with Thomas Tuchel responding to comedic chants from the England supporters.
Yeah, I got a bit of stick today in the first half. I was almost in every song, so fair enough. Well done, I take it, and good humor, good sense of humor, and accept it.
Thomas, after every game you've spoken about continuity, about a happy camp, and you know the selection, the big selection calls you've made have all been justified and they continue to be. So what does that mean for selection going forward with regards to those November internationals? Are you going to bring players back in, and we know the names we're talking about, or does this group now deserve to go again, unchanged if possible?
To be very honest, I don't know. I don't know, because now we know that we are qualified. I'm not so sure if this changes anything in the nomination process. Maybe it does, but I need to get my head around it next week. Now is the moment to enjoy it. You can feel it in the dressing room. You can even feel it. I can feel it with myself. But in the dressing room, it's all smiles. It's a very special moment. It's not daily business that you qualified for World Cup. So we did this today. We will, then think about how this affects our next camp. Harry just gave a speech that where he said everyone will be ready to keep that we keep this thing going in November. No one will step back and lean back and take anything for granted. So they feel that they're building something. Maybe it will give us the chance to try some stuff. Maybe it will give us the chance to manage minutes. But I can assure you, we will stay competitive no matter how we decide.
In general, we did what we are able to do in this moment. The difference between the teams are very big, but we did something good. I think we stayed in the match in the right way, in the right with the right attitude. We fought a lot. We also created some small opportunity. I think, in general, my feeling is we did more or less well. Sorry.
Of course, England will face much more tough opponents than they faced in Riga against Latvia at the World Cup next summer. Thomas Tuchel, though, is building something with England. His selection choices may be bold, but if that's what works, and if that's what makes England successful, then no one will complain.